Congratulations and welcome to the cpwe family. We're thrilled to have you join us on your journey to online success. We know you're eager to get started and we're here to help you every step of the way. First things first, let's get you acquainted with your cpwe dashboard. You'll find everything you need right here. We've designed it to be intuitive and easy to use so you can access the tools and insights that matter the most. We've created a wealth of resources to help you master cpwe. Those are on the landing page of each tool. Remember, our team is here to help support you. Don't hesitate on reaching out with any questions. You are joining a community of forward-thinking professionals who are leveraging the power of AI to elevate their online presence. Welcome aboard. We're excited to be part of your success story. So, what are you waiting for? Log in, explore the platform, and start unlocking your full potential.
What's going on, everybody? It's James Collins here for CPWE, and I wanted to answer two questions today. Our common questions are, what are the tools and what do they actually do? And secondly, what are our costs and how do you actually come up with costs as an AI agency owner for those other agency owners out there? So as a 15-second intro, started a business approximately a month ago. We are doing the business live here on social medias and in front of our friends and family to show that we have built not only a successful business, but this business can be replicated for those that need some work. And that's the idea today, is to share with what these tools do and how you can potentially make some money with them. So if you're that entrepreneur attitude of an individual and you want to take a leap and own AI and start an AI agency, well, this would be a great way to do that. And I want to share with you real quick. I'm going to share my screen. So first off, what are these tools that I keep talking about? Really focused on the marketing aspect, because really the purpose of business is two things. You're either getting customers or you're retaining customers. And for that to happen on both sides of that statement, you need to have good marketing. Every owner is going to have to understand a little bit about ads, a little about all of the business. And I would say branding is going to be very important for an owner to understand as well. So to start the conversation here, what I would like to do is propose that maybe you're a new business owner and you have just signed up for our tools and you're thinking, well, I want to do this same thing. I want to build a website and I want to make some money, potentially be a tech startup and make a lot of money. And here's how you would do that. First off, when you advertise, people are going to want to know what your tools are and why exactly they would need them. So anybody with a website is going to need this service that we're talking about here currently, and that is Ask Engine Optimization. Ask Engine Optimization is when you talk to your phone and you say, hey Siri, do this thing for me. What Ask Engine is Google Bard, ChatGPT, your bigger models go out to your website and they look for a small file called an LLM.txt in the code. Now, that specific file is new. If to say that it's not on most websites is an understatement. So I want to really stress that AI is going to look for AI. And if you do not have at least the file that tells AI where to look on your website and your competition does, then you have put yourself in a bad situation. And that's only going to get worse. as time goes on. So AEO funnels is how you would do that. You could really quickly launch a website. So let's talk about what we can do with the tools. You can really quickly launch a website. If you have products for sale, you don't have to get another subscription now. For products, or for if you want to be a coach and do a training program on a certain software, maybe even your own software here, and do a training and sell that. Um, that would be ideal, and that would work, and you could do all of that in one place. So let me emphasize, in one place. You don't have to go out and get your keyword generator and your website builder and a domain from over here, and then link all of that up from 3 different places. Now we are all in one place. I want you to keep that perspective, because we are in one location. So with these tools, you also have the ability to go to each of these social media sites and optimize the profiles for AEO. AEO is super important. So on the other side, let's talk about services. If you were to come to us and maybe land on this page and say, I would love for you to do that for me, um, I'm going to have your email, and I will send you a proposal of exactly what we could do for you, because my tools will go look at your current situation and then tell you what we need to do to make it AEO optimized. Similar to SEO, search engine optimization. It's very similar, and we're not forgetting about search engine optimization here either. So I want to really emphasize that. As a business owner, I want you to look at this. You have AEO lead flow. So that means you can go into this lead flow and pull these names, send emails. This is something that you do not have to do as a new business. And if you are a current business owner, you know how valuable that is. If you've never owned a business, maybe it's a little bit more than what you've come to understand at this point. But for those that have to generate leads, there's a mixture between leads and marketing. And marketing is your advertising. You put money in your advertising to get a lead or a sale or a customer on the other side. So you have marketing and advertising, and then you got lead creation. If you got a whole lot of leads, then you don't have to market as much. Most people would say keep marketing, but you don't have to market as much because you have enough business. You're busy. But those that don't need to generate those leads and figure out ways to get new customers. So you don't have to figure that out when you white label our tools already there. AEO Academy, I want to emphasize, that's for you to make courses. So if you want to, you can take that as far as you want. Coaches and courses are very popular today. So that's something that you can do with this without $168 a month subscription. So just keep that in mind. Now we're taking this another level. If you've got chatbot potential, maybe with who I like to use, VoiceFlow, or others out there, I could name 10 right now, and you build these highly intelligent chatbots that can answer your first customer questions and route maybe to phone numbers, or it's just a way of upping maybe where you miss communication. uh, uh, when I say upping, I mean bettering your process for the way that you accept customers and talk to customers and track those conversations. Chatbots are amazing for that, because they take all your details and they put them into your categories that are valuable and that can start increasing your sales and your numbers on the back end or your bottom line. AI personality is just what you expect that to be. It's a chat GPT like app. It is powered by your highest powered GPT models, and you can put data into that personality, and it does very, very, very well at becoming that personality. Great use case for that would be if you need a business coach, maybe to help you with what AEO is. Something like that. You could have an AEO business coach. And your tools, when you get them from us, when you white label your tools from us, that means I'm giving you a business in a box that you can make money with. When I do that, you'll get my tool called Ask Darsh. I really, really appreciate Darsh. Darsh is an AEO expert and can really, for this creative, it's what this is called, or copy, your words on your website. If you want to do this yourself, you have every tool that you need to do that. Let's take this up a step further and talk about videos, logos, uh, advertising with motion makers, so you can create little motion graphics, full scale movies, AI movie maker, and there's an AI movie editor. And as a videographer for 20 years, this is not Premiere, but it does get the job done because I've used it a couple times. So you're able to take your videos, in my case, that would take 3 hours for 1 minute of video. You're able to do that now in just a few minutes, place it on the editor, make some quick edits, and deliver. That's called UGC content. So we will go over that in the services that we offer and how much to price. Now I'm going to speed up just a little bit because I'm going to try to keep this under 20-30 minutes here. So your branding tools, want to point out you do get a VoIP business phone that routes through here. You can record your calls. It does have a press 1 to be connected to support or whatever you want to say. Domains, this is available so you can buy your domain here. And basically everything set up for you from that standpoint in one location, your domain included. So I tried to get rid of all of those subscriptions that are all over the place and put them all in one place. Community, I'm really proud of this. We all talk. Knowledge base is going to be your knowledge base for your chat wizards, your higher end agentic. We'll get there. We're almost there. Mastermind is actually a business mastermind for those who are in the business side of owning these tools and creating a business. So here's a little bit more on the AI movies and motion content. You got your chat bots, and you can actually earn another additional source of income on affiliates from these tools. This is really neat. Your 5 terabyte vault, so you don't have to go out and put your files in a different location and use Zapier, for example, to go and grab a file for someone to download. Now you're right here in the vault. They come in, the chat bot, they say, I want this certain file. Chatbot delivers that certain file from your vault all in one spot. Let me keep emphasizing that. Super agent is the tip of the spear of AI right now. This is your voice agents. This is your talk to your WhatsApp, and your agent goes out and sends the emails for you, collects your leads for you. It does stuff while you're sleeping. Right now, we currently have 3 primary agents built. That the super agent, this is the 3 employees of the super agent. So if you ask the super agent to send emails, it's going to go to communications manager. You ask it to write a business proposal or give you a campaign strategy for social media or something like that. Research media or manager is going to go out to the web, crawl sites, pull back the most relevant information. And then the super agent, you'll see they actually check each other's work. Content manager, you can have it write blogs for you, you can have it make videos for you, so on and so forth. Just being entirely open with what we do here, I would suggest coming in under Ignite for $29.99 a month. that way you can immediately go up to white label if you want to for that extra $29 a month or whatever it is. So you're staying under your $49 a month here, or right about it. It may be 53 or something similar to that, but it's not much more with white label and all of our tools. Now, the reason I say that is you're still going to get access to my tools here while you have your own white label business. So that's two separate things, but it is together in that my tools, if you get to experience building these for yourself within this tool set, you'll see everything you build is also retained in this one spot. So you can pass those tools down to those who choose to use them or choose to have a subscription to them. You can pass them down to them. In the $29 a month, I can still pass you my tools and you can still own a business. This is your best value. I know it's the worst way to market here to bring you in on the lowest package, but that's your best value starting out right now. $49 a month, what that does, that gets you access to a lot of tools that maybe you don't need over here. But it's just mine and my users, if that makes sense. That's the way your white label will be. When you build tools, you can send all of your tools to your users. And there's a base set of tools that already comes standard with these. But there's the upsells, right? So if you get into your higher end tool sets, agentic AI tool sets, that means your agent, you're talking in your phone, you're running higher end processes and workflows. What that does is it increases costs. And for $29 a month, you're getting already the $200 GPT and $60 ClickFunnels and $75 and up agency softwares to manage your coaching and your academies. So I know I got too far into these tools because of time, but the enterprise package is this package and this package for a year. So what that does is that gives you access to all of our tools for an entire year at that price. That's a 33% discount. So here's our website. You need Ask Engine Optimization. Here's our services. So for those that are here just for agency pricing, you have researched AI, you have your own tool set, you have your own little stack, is what that's called, software stack. And you're running certain things and you want to know, I want to start a business. I want to be an agency. How much do I charge? And what are some of the services that I could start charging for? With our tools, here's some business use cases for us. So we're going to build you a website. We're going to AEO optimize that website. If you are happy with your website, we're going to website content wireframe, which means we're going to rebuild it. We're going to give you up to 15 pages of AEO optimized wordings. It's going to be what you have. It's just going to be optimized for AI. That way, when somebody does talk into their phone and they say anything that's related to your website, it now shows up. It did not before, not in the way you think. Now it will. And that's a guarantee with when it comes to AI, that if you jump out front with these AEO optimization tools or ask engines or talking or voice, when you jump out front with this, you're going to be out front of your competitors. That's just how it is. And it's not trying to do away with any employees having manager agents either. This is simply to augment what you're already doing. And then the business side is an extra benefit, but the skills side that we're on right now, the skills to this and to keeping yourself at a place where you're relevant in the workforce. I'm going to be right over your shoulder the whole time. Chris is as well. He's an administrator, server administrator. I'm a computer programmer. We have Greg who's on the outskirts. He has an agency already. So um, I'm just going over some of the services and then I'll go over some of the prices real quick. And that doesn't include Greg. Like I said, Greg has his own agency. This is us, and this is the people who are starting a business with us. I'm giving you a good overview of what we're going to give you, and we're going to be wide open with prices in a minute. So, website content wireframe is to revamp your website. Social media optimization, that's just the tools that we talked about. Each one of those profiles, your description, your title, the way you put things, the way that you word things. Um, when you're what would be called crawling, when your website is being crawled or AI is on the outside trying to pick apart all the text and figure out what your website's about, that's crawling. Same thing happens with social media. So posting, say you're too busy to do that. And again, guys, this is an agency. This is not just me saying this is a real social media agency right here doing your social media posting, your AEO blog posts. So this is important because if your website, if you're not updating it, say right yet, but you're wanting the upgrades that Ask Engine brings, do it through blog posts weekly. Every week, update your blog posts. AI chatbot set up to come in and do it for your business. Set up maybe some higher end processes if you want the agent to do some things. Like I said, everything's in one place. You put your documents in there, and you'll have a team of employees already at your fingertips with our tools. AI videos and UGC videos. I've already explained some of that. Our tools do make those in groves. Um, different ways people want those. The way we currently do that is the same way you would build a slide deck presentation. So we build slide deck presentations with our tools as well. Let me just say that there's a very big need on the business side for building out manager meeting notes and things like that. You can absolutely automate those with these tools. So with the website, simple website would be like a one-page long website or funnel. They're almost considered the same thing. Social media advertising. This is where you have a this is what separates people, to be honest. If you want to succeed um, as an owner of these tools and owning AI, you want to kind of understand advertising. Well, having all these tools in one place makes that seamless. So you're able to create your video and advertise your ads to advertise. You can do graphics, you can do photorealistic images, or you can do like a scroll stopping graphic that's really, really good. So all of these tools, when I say really, really good, they're really good. They do what you would expect. Feel free to go out to our website. This will be changing because Sunday we launch April 20th. And right now I have 5 pages up here. That's just minimum viable product. It's going to be way better this weekend. So for those who have been around for the pricing, here we go. I'm going to show you exactly what you can do. And let's set this scenario up. You just paid $29 for our tools. Then you decided you would white label or become a business owner and sell this package of capabilities yourself. So now what you need is a team who can deliver your products. And I have gathered the best team on the whole planet, but they're United States based. They have fantastic services all the way across the board. And this agency of designers are amazing. They really are. They're going to deliver the product that you want. So let me get to the prices of how that agency works as you as a business owner. Basically, your prices are going to be contingent upon um, how many pages you want for a website. But let's say you wanted a up to 15-page website. $14.97 is where we start as an agency. Now, if you get a $3,500 website bill and you've seen $14.97 per build, just know the agency owner that you're working with has already made contact with this agent. There's so much work in the background that this is where it starts. $4,000 to $8,000 is what you could charge. You really could, with the content and the abilities that this website brings. You can charge even more than that as you put AI capabilities in there, if you so choose. Basically, you're looking at under $1,000 to have your website rebuilt for AEO. Optimization on all your platforms under $1,000. We tried to keep it on our side. The cost where you start, $8.99 for social media posting. I know some people would only pay $300 for social media posting. I get that. If you order more services, there's ways around that. But if you want somebody to go out and post media for you every day and bring their customer base with them, you're going to pay way more than that. You will be paying that times 3 as influencers go up. Blog posts, about $99 per post. Absolutely do that. If you don't write blogs yourself, you need this. AI chatbot setup, $300 is for a basic chatbot. If you want customer service agent, appointment scheduler agent, something like that, that's very common, yet proven to work, you're looking at probably as a client around $500 for that, only because there's going to be a lot of setup on the front end and a lot of extra time. This isn't a money making scenario, but it does get you introduced to AI. AI videos, about $500 for 3 videos is pretty common. UGC video, this one says $4.97 per video. That's because UGC is your content. That's where you are trying to brand your business and you're posting on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, whatever. You're really trying to build your brand and you want a nice video. As a videographer for a few years, I'm going to be involved in that and also others, but this is an agency based product and you're talking a 5-tier agent or 3, however you say it, 5-star agency. We're talking good work. It's different when it's good work. Simple website, $497. If you want to know what that looks like, let me find something here that I've done. So this would be a simple website or a funnel build. I think I've already shown this once, but it's going to look good. It's going to go over what you do, and it's going to be one long page. Way good enough. Let me put it that way. If you have the right client, the right clientele who are your customers, one page is all they're going to
HDMI.
All they're going to need. So
Power off. Power on. HDMI.
okay, I think we went over everything. please, please, please leave comments and questions. I don't want here is I don't want your questions unanswered. Here's just a overview. I tried to throw all these tools out here so you could see them in a wide open format. Um, Basically everything that we went over. You have training in here. You have your academy in here. This is for your white label. You already have GPT Deep Research. Here's other tools that's been built. VSL Movie Script. That's a video sales letter. That's for YouTube advertising. Or if you're building a website and need terms and conditions or a privacy policy, we have creators for those. Same thing up here. Your AEO content generators. We can optimize. We can send an optimized blog to your website. Humanize your website after AI is written for it, so plagiarism isn't a problem. Keyword generator, it's exactly what you expect if you're going to put keywords on your website for SEO. That's $60 a month right there. Magic Hooks, this is to optimize writing your descriptions, your titles, and that's another $75 a month. Schema Markup, this doesn't exist anywhere else. This is AEO Schema Markup. It puts out a script that you just simply go and grab and copy to the body of your website. And it puts in all of your long tail keywords for you and all of the things that SEO requires and so on and so forth. So your schema markup tool, that's a great tool. Your video editor, I will end with a story of a friend who just came over and left my house less than 5 minutes before I started this stream. He said he has a machine shop and he would like his machine shop to open the doors again and start putting out products and potentially do machining and welding and custom engineering and design. And I said, well, how about I make you a logo, make you a website, put you an advertisement or two, and make you a video, and we'll start your business and see how long it takes. So before he left, like I said, 5 minutes before this started, I started a video for AI videos and it was done. It says 7 minutes or less, but this one was done in 2 minutes and 30 seconds is what this took. So we'll watch what off the cuff, just saying a machine shop wants to start taking customers, make a video. I mean, this is simple stuff. This is using your voice and typing like you would use your voice to ask for something, and then it does it. So here's what it came up with. So if you saw that video right there, that was a sample of our tools. And it took just a few minutes to make. It wasn't very long at all. So we went over prices. If you are an agency or if you're looking at white labeling and potentially doing AI products for customers, what would you charge? I basically gave you where we would start. That's wholesale pricing, guys, and AI. To get a chat bot last year was $15,000 for a website. Now you're starting at, right around $2,000 to $3,000 is probably simple and effective, and you have a package of materials to start a business with. I would say you're looking at around $3,500 to start a business. Getting some things off the ground, you're going to need security certificates. You'll need hosting for your websites. If you're doing this yourself, I'm using this as an example. If you're doing it yourself, you will, I mean, you're looking at $3,500 for website, fully set up and managed with at least $150 a month and maintenance fees for a website. That's pretty common. Now with our tools here, you're building the website all within these tools, and our agency can also use our tools. So they're building inside of your platform, your business, your logo, your brand, your name, and putting it all in one spot. Now that's amazing. I don't care who you are. That's amazing. It does work just as well as you would expect as well. So if you're using a simple website and a potential customer clicks on a form and you want that data to be saved, you want that to become an email list, you want that person to get an email later, well, we want to go ahead and make sure that that all happens and you don't have to do that. So that's called automation. Automation is standard in our tools. Like, it comes in the background. All you have to do is just clearly define what you want and it can do it. I planned on doing this full video Sunday, so I wanted to get a step forward for those who have either seen our giveaway or seen our early bird pricing, because there is a link on Facebook right now that there's an early bird pricing for $19.95. So that's pretty interesting. If you see that one, I'm not sure where it lives out there, but that was an introduction pricing till open. $29.99 is where we're at. If you want to do what we talked about tonight, let's schedule some time with me. And if you need to talk about AI, I'll have a calendar on aibusinessnearme.com. There's a calendar. You can schedule some time with me after 4 o'clock and we'll sit down and we'll talk about it. We'll get you set up. I really was motivated in general to build this agency and show how a business owner can start a business without any skills in AI or knowing anything about it. And now you have a full business and a full team backing you up, and you are now making income for your family. It takes, don't try to come into something like that dead broke and hoping that it worked in a week. It does take up to 3 months to fully get you, because you have all of your social medias. When you create them, you can't just go live. It needs to go for a couple months before you can go Facebook live. You have to have so many followers to go TikTok live, and so on and so forth. It's called a warming up process. So come into it knowing that you need to have a warming up process for your website. You build it, and that warming up process is at least 2 months. But in that 2 months, what you'll find is that your website not only gets ranked, but it goes up way further than you expected. And it's seen by way more search engines than you expected at a higher rank than you expected, because AEO will do that for you. It's never guaranteed, but in this case, you can almost put it on paper. You guys, again, I'm James Collins. cpwe.ai is our tools. These tools are an all-in-one suite of tools, a creative platform with everything in one place. That's the significance. If you want to be a marketer, they're going to do amazing things for you. If you've been researching AI and have 15 subscriptions already, like most of us did, save yourself $400 or $500. do that. Do yourself a favor. Don't put any stress on your family. Come over here and make this a little bit easier of a transition. And these are developed for all ages. So you're able to, at any age, get on here and kind of look around and see what it's supposed to do. That's what AEO is. AEO is being very open with human language, not computer language. So all of the internet should start going in that direction, easier to understand. And our case, these tools are going to make it easy for any age to understand. So if you are scared of AI, but you know you need to start using it for your business, and you don't know where you would use it for your business, or maybe even in general, what would I do with AI? That's a common question. I would say that if it hasn't affected you yet in any negative way, then we're not going to say that you do need AI yet. But if you have potentially received a layoff slip from the federal government, uh, you're in a different situation. And I understand that. And I think that a person like that who has spent 15, 20 years um, getting kicked out the door, yeah, I'm triggered by this. I really am. I'm not happy at all about it. The communication has been terrible. Many friends have been affected, and some really close ones by this. And sure, they got the best interest in mind. But when you're down at the bottom of the list, or if you want to say top of the list looking upside down, you get treated like absolute trash sometimes. And I don't, but in my case, I'm very blessed to have a good job. I'm talking about other people that I've talked to, and that would be a fantastic segue for you to get into. I said that slow on purpose. These tools and boxing a business and coming and working where I can look over your shoulder and help you build something that makes you money. That's why I started this, is for compassion for people who do not have work and need to shift quickly to a new type of skill set. I've put every bit of anything that you've heard about AI is in our tools. We'll just make it that simple. If you've heard about it, it's there, and it's usable, and it works well. If that interests you, and not going out to 5,000 different software programs and getting subscriptions and trying to figure it out on your own, if that interests you, then keep going that direction. But for those who want a community, who want to work together, who want to figure things out in less time than it usually takes and work smarter, not harder, they're over here with us. So just keep that in mind. 29 bucks, potential financial freedom for under 75 bucks a month. Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Congratulations and welcome to the cpwe family. We're thrilled to have you join us on your journey to online success. We know you're eager to get started, and we're here to help you every step of the way. First things first, let's get you acquainted with your cpwe dashboard. You'll find everything you need right here. We've designed it to be intuitive and easy to use so you can access the tools and insights that matter the most. We've created a wealth of resources to help you master CPWE. Those are on the landing page of each tool. Remember, our team is here to help support you. Don't hesitate on reaching out with any questions. You are joining a community of forward-thinking professionals who are leveraging the power of AI to elevate their online presence. Welcome aboard. We're excited to be part of your success story. So, what are you waiting for? Log in, explore the platform, and start unlocking your full potential.